but she's coming to realization, and that's what you kind of feel just from the dance moves. They say, like, a lot of people hate musicals because they have a hard time understanding, like, why music, like, what music offers instead of a play. And that's, like, a perfect example of why, like, of how music offers a lot story-wise. Hello and welcome. My name is Nick Flipp. I'm a composer and a vocalist, and we're going to be looking at Six, the musical, part number 3. Now, it is heating up here. Literally, look at all the smoke. Zing zam. It is heating up because the music has been very good so far. I'm not sure. Is this like a very short show? It seems to be an hour and 15 minutes. Talking about it in the comments. Love to hear what you have to say about the react and the show. But with that in mind, if you like the content, please check out my Patreon. They're the ones that told me to react to this. So if you want me to react to anything, including your own favorite songs, check out the Patreon. There is a way that I can react to anything you want. If you can check that out, that would support me a ton. Leave a like, and let's get into part number 3. Now, so far, I've taken a very composery approach to this because it seems like the focus of this show currently is the music. So you tell me if I'm wrong, but the music seems to be the highlight of this show. Some shows have stronger stories. Some shows have stronger narrative, like storytelling, like versus singing as part of the narrative, the narration. So for this one, the singing and the music is, like, to me, what's the focus. So for me, there's a lot to talk about when it comes to musicality of this show. Really interesting so far, mostly highlighting the singers. Very interesting show.
Where he enlisted the help of the legendary painter, Hans
Zimmer. Nope.
Welcome to the house.
Sorry, who? Horbach? Is it Horbach? Okay, we're back to rave music, but this time from Germany. They both, Russia and Germany, both like rave music. Holbein.
Painting all of the beautiful girls. To France and Germany. The king chooses one, but which one will it be? You bring the corsets, he brings us.
Okay, just saying, if someone from whatever year this was taking place came back in time from Germany and they saw, like, how their culture has been turned into like this, I don't think they'd be particularly thrilled about that. You know, they're prancing around with the outfits and stuff. Although the Germans love to wear cool outfits with the suspenders. So I feel like that's what's missing. That must be it. Although glowing glass is pretty cool. Wow. Unison on a German accent. So ravey. You can dance at home. Go ahead. Holbein.
Make sure the princesses look great. But their time comes for a Holbein portrait.
We know what all the best inventions are to hold everything up.
Yeah, it's wunderbar.
For blonder hairs and you just add magical ingredients from your bladder.
Prizes feel so high to naughty.
We cannot guarantee that you'll still walk at 40.
Indoors a fear and you'll be fine. We'll turn this fear into a 9. So just say yeah and don't say nine. 'Cause now you're in the house of Holbein.
I like that. The accordion too. They're leaning right into this rave thing, right? With the air horn.
The house of Holbein.
The time is come for you to select a bride, Your Highness.
Maybe present Christina of Denmark.
Looking for mates, dates, and a British monarch with whom to secure the line of succession. fashion.
Everyone is looking for that. That was my profile on Bumble.
No? Then, never mind. She has already made a match with the Duke of Milan anyhow.
Okay, next!
Your Highness! May we present Amalia of Cleves. Just a German girl.
This is hilarious.
It's an English dream.
Hashtag no Catholics. Hashtag big dowry.
Hashtag big dowry.
Right? Okay.
This is just a TikTok show. This is just TikTok. This is all this is. I'm gonna get a lot of flack for that.
Fantastic.
Your Highness, Your Highness, Your Highness. We are honored to present to you Anna of Cleves.
That's a really good Ishlaut.
Woman in the whole of the Holy Roman Empire.
Aw,
Let
she's
me
so
assure
fun.
you,
She's so fun.
Holbein has certainly done her justice.
Whee.
Say I'm good. And I think we can say with some certainty you will be happily married for many years to come.
Ah, I can see it now. Henry VIII and his famous 4 wives.
Ja, das ist
Oh,
gut.
please, no need to thank us. The pleasure has been ours in the house of Holbein.
What is going on? I get what's going on, but what is going on? Seriously. I'm just speechless.
So I guess you already know what happened next. How I came to England, hopeful, summoned after the king saw my portrait, and how I, with my meager looks the way they are, didn't live up to his expectations. I mean, it's the usual story, isn't it?
Did he swipe left?
Savvy, educated young princess deemed repulsive by a wrinkled, wheezing, ulcer-riddled man 24 years her single.
Who's judging?
Rejection from a king. I mean, how can anyone overcome a fate as devastating as being forced to move into a resplendent palace in Richmond with more money than I could spend in a lifetime and not a single man around to tell me what to do with it? It's just tragic.
Nice. Nice. She had me there for a bit. I was like, wait a minute. Sounds kind of nice.
Sitting here all alone on a throne in a palace that I happen to own. Bring me some pheasant, keep it on the bone. Fill my goblet
I like that.
to the brim. Sipping on
Woo!
wine and I spill
Little
it on
claves?
with the gold lace trim. Not very prim and proper. Can't make
Claves.
me stop.
No, what are those
I
called?
wanna go hunting, any takers. I'm not fakers. I got papers and acres. Paid for with my own riches. When my house
Are those claves?
release the bitches.
They're claves.
Woof. Every day I back for around the croquet, cause I'm a player. And tomorrow I'll hit replay. You said that I tricked you. 'Cause
So rappy.
I didn't look like my bro.
All this is very pop.
Too bad I
A good lead up.
so I'm gonna hang it up for everyone to see. And you can't stop me, cause I'm the queen of the castle. Get down, you dirty rascal.
We'll go into that drop in a second. Ba ba da ba da ba 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 da ba. Na 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 na. Reference to na 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 na. Na 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 na. Ring Around the Rosie too. Na 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 na. Ring Around the Rosie, concubine. I'm pretty sure, but Ring Around the Rosie thrown with a rap beat. Pretty cool.
Queen of the castle. Get
And
down,
triplets.
you dirty rascal.
Again, TikTok. I just see TikTok dancers right now. Doing this thing with their hands.
Down, you dirty rascal. Get down.
Especially the one on the right. The yellow one is stinking snappy. Like, pun intended, not intended.
I go to court.
What? Hold on. What song does this remind me of? Face it, you used me. You saw the sex. I'm getting the stinking Mean Girls again. This is Mean Girls right here. This is literally Mean Girls. No? So Mean Girls. Face it, you used me. You saw the sexy clothes, my supermodel pose. What did you know? So similar. Even the chord structures extremely similar. Her red outfit thing. Woo! Man, this is. They stole her stuff.
As you were
That's funny.
some boys making it dance like ignore them as my jam comes on the loop. Looking cute, das is good. Oh,
Das is good.
no criticism.
Lutheranism.
Okay, ladies, let's get in Reformation.
Formation.
That I tricked ya. 'Cause I didn't look like my profile picture. Too bad I don't.
What is going on?
So I'm gonna hang it up for everyone to see, and you can't stop me 'cause I'm the queen of the castle. Get down, you dirty rascal. Get down.
Oh, love when they avoid the drop on beat one. Love it.
Hey, best friend. Here's the thing. Now, I ain't saying I'm a gold digger, but check my prenup. Ain't no figure.
James, symbolic of my faith to the higher power in the fast lane. My horses can trot up to 12 miles an hour.
Let me explain. I'm a Venus schnitzel, not an English flower. No one tells me I need a rich man. Do it by thinking about person a rich man.
Let me stop for a second. Yeah, so it's like a hip hop song. It's not showing off as much vocally. It's more showing off sort of dance moves and like aesthetically, like visually. So it's kind of showing off a different part of the singer versus the other songs showed off the singers most of the time vocally, but also a lot like I forget the color she wore, green. The green, the second one was more narrative, but singing wise so far, except for this song, really vocally highlighting like the strength of what the singer can do. This one, I mean, it's definitely difficult what she's doing, but it's a more of like a spoken rap like strength, like in delivery. So it's a different focus than the other songs. What I like about the show so far is that every song is totally different. Like right before this, I don't know if you guys remember, if you guys are that old, but if you remember right before this song, everyone was speaking in a German accent, and that sounded way different than this. So, and now we're here, and this like feels like a boom, 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 boom. It's like that's just a rap beat, straight up, like 90 BPM, like so heavy. So yeah, totally different focus. So I like that. I think it's interesting to have dynamic like differences between music. But what's throwing me off a little bit here is that there's no through line for me besides the story. Some songs like some musicals have like a through line that's like the theme that comes back from one to the next. The through line of this show so far has been that it takes themes from other songs. So that's been interesting to me. I haven't really felt that for this one song yet. Maybe I'm missing it. You tell me. The dude in the front row, what a legend. Yeah, if you're someone that likes hip hop, like within musicals, for me, Hamilton took some time to get used to because that's not something that I particularly liked about like Hamilton, but the musicality and like the how it was delivered was what I liked about Hamilton. I actually loved Hamilton. For this song, I have a harder time just because I know it's a one-off because they keep switching genres. So for me, I don't get to find that through line like later on when they do that. When it comes back to this sort of theme again, there's not this in this show. It seems it's only like an hour and 15 minutes, I guess. So it makes it a little bit harder for this sort of music to be as respected in the musical theater community, just because it's not as common. It's not as like notable for the history of musical theater. So it's not a bad song. It's just not my taste. So what do you guys think about the song? Is this your favorite song within 6? You tell me. For me, not really so, just because vocally I would never introduce this to a student to sing, just because it's not really meant for singing. It's meant for just more of the rapping. It's kind of like the Descendants. You guys know the Descendants? There's only like 4 songs. I don't know. All my students want to do Descendants, and I have a hard time with Descendants because most of it is rapping. And I don't have a problem with rap, but for me as a vocal teacher, I have a hard time teaching songs with rap because for this part, you just have to it's more of like a vibe. You have to communicate the vibe. It's hard to vocally teach vibe. I can, but it's not music. It's not vocal. It's not music. It is music. It's not vocal. It's not like a vocal training. It's more like a vibe training. Like, hey, you got to communicate this way. I'm going to do that. So tell me what you think about this song. For me, it's not my favorite. But you tell me again. Doesn't mean the show's bad before you yell at me. She did a great job too. It's hard to make. For me, again, I can't do rap. It's hard for me to make rap sound interesting to other people, but she did a great job. And it's clever.
Yeah, it was really heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's clever.
Doesn't sound difficult at all.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. No, I probably won't win then. Oh well. Back to the palace.
So now there's one horse out of the race. Let's take a moment to check back in with the competition.
So far,
who's still in the running?
she's
Will
the one on the left.
wife,
This one.
the divorcee, or the one
Probably
who
the
actually had problems
biggest
to
victim.
deal with?
Problems? My son had to deal with the loss of his mother.
Well, yeah. Kind of like how my body had to deal with the loss of its head.
The running joke.
Come on now. Can't you see what's happening? Comparing your losses isn't going
Yeah.
to change the fact that I've already won. I mean, I was literally shipped over from a foreign country, not knowing a word of English, to marry some random dude. Oh my God, same! But then, when Henry decided he
She's
was
so
leaving,
funny.
he didn't even have the decency to say goodbye.
Same.
Yeah, same. Nice neck, by the way.
All right, fine. How about this? When my one and only child had a raging fever, Henry wouldn't even let me, her mother, see her.
Baby Mary had the chicken pox and you didn't get to hold her hand? You know it's funny because when I wanted to hold my newborn son, I died.
Jesus. Yeah, she just went out of nowhere.
Guys, I have the plague.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay,
Kay Howard.
Who's that again?
Oh, I think she was the least relevant Catherine.
Oh, yeah. Now I still don't care.
Wait, they're all.
Funny. Yeah, speaking of funny, good luck with trying to compete with us, honey.
They're all Catherines?
You're right. You're right.
Is that the premise?
I'm gonna need all the luck I can get. Your live sounded terrible. And your songs.
She's toxic.
I really hope to convey that. I mean,
That's
Catherine,
funny.
almost moving to a nunnery and then not? That almost could have been really hard for you. And getting your head chopped off. Surely that means you'll win the competition. Oh, wait. Divorced, beheaded, died, divorced, beheaded. Oh, never mind.
Oh, that was the way they died.
Jane, dying of natural causes. When will justice be served? And surviving. But seriously, Anna, all jokes aside, getting rejected for your looks legit sounds really rough. I wouldn't know anything about that. I mean, look at me, I'm really hot.
Is this TikTok
So,
or?
yeah, I can't even begin to think of how I compete with you all. Oh, wait, like this. I think we can all agree I'm the 10 amongst these threes.
So rude.
And ever since I was a child, I'd make the boys go wild. Take my first music teacher, Henry Mannix. I was young, it's true, but even then I knew the only thing you wanna do is broad, dark, sexy Mannix.
Ooh.
Taught me all about dynamics.
Woo!
Was 23,
I like the chord.
and I was 13, going on 30. We spent hours strumming the lute, striking the chord,
The lute.
blowing the flute. He pumped my strings all the way to G, went from major to minor, C to D. Tell me what you need, what you want, you don't need to plead. 'Cause
She's got a good voice.
I feel the chemistry, like I get you and you get me, and maybe this is it. He just cares so much, it feels legit. We have a connection. I think this guy is different. 'Cause all you wanna do, baby, is touch me, love me, can't get enough. See, all you wanna do, baby, is please me, squeeze me, birds and the bees me. Run your fingers through my hair, tell me I'm the fairest of the fair. Playtime's over. The only thing you wanna do is
So pop. I mean, like, this is so pop. And, I mean, it's obviously super impressive pop, like, type quality music. It gives me two things. One, it gives me Mean Girls again. This is so Mean Girls-like. If you guys hate me for that, I'm sorry. Mean Girls, by the way, I've only heard a couple songs from Mean Girls, so I don't even know. I've never even seen it. But it's, the couple songs I've heard sound just like this. And that's not a bad thing. It's good. It's a good show so far, from what I've heard. And then the second show this reminds me of is Heathers. Again. Heathers and Mean, it's like a Heathers Mean Girls mashup here. With like storytelling elements like the beginning of Hadestown. So, I mean, she's first of all an amazing singer. Like, crazy good. How do I know that? She's holding back. You can feel it. You can for sure feel that she can belt and mix like crazy in the high end. For her to casually be hitting a lot of these notes, a high D, it is, casually. We're at the beginning of the song and she's hitting it normally, and like, that's not an easy note for a high singer, but you can feel it's gonna go way higher than this in the song. Also, by the way, super inappropriate song. There's a reason why when my students ask me to do six, like music for like our cabaret shows and whatnot that we used to do, I would like listen. I would just look at the lyrics and I'd just be like, yeah, no, we're not. We can't do. I mean, this song is like a no-go for any school. There'd be no way to make this work actually. So I'm glad now that I know some more context. Yeah, there's no way.
And then there was another guy, Francis. And at the time I was living at my step-grandma's house. He was working for her, working so hard. So he asked me to be his little piece of assistant. Serious, stern and slow. Gets what he wants and he won't take no. Passion in all that he touches. The sexy secretary to the Dowager Duchess. Helped him in his office, had a duty to fulfill. He even let me use his favorite quill. Spilled ink all over the parchment. My wrist was so tired. Still I came back the next day as he required. You say I'm all you need, all you want. You don't need to plead, 'cause I feel the chemistry. I get you and you get me, and I know this is it. He just cares so much. This one's legit. We have a real connection. I'm sure this time is different.
I was about to say, I'm getting deja vu because usually when you repeat dance moves exactly with the same exact words and notes, there's a reason for it. It's to create that deja vu feeling. And I think the purpose of that is to obviously show for her that she keeps repeating the same mistake. This time it's different. And it's the exact same thing, like musically and dancing wise, to kind of show her it's not. So I think that's very clever. Just maybe if you didn't catch that, that's why it's that's all by design.
Yeah, that didn't work out. It turns out some guys just employ women to get them into their private chambers. It was a different time back then.
That's true. That's true.
So I decided to have a break from boys.
The show, man.
Focus on my career. And my dad got me this amazing work placement in court, and you'll never guess who I met. Tall, large, Henry VIII, supreme head of the Church of England. Oh,
Nothing.
Revered, although you wouldn't know it from the look of that beard. Made me a lady in waiting, hurled me and my family up in the world. Gave me duties in court, and he swears it's true that without me he doesn't know what he'd do. You say I'm all you need.
So good.
All you want, we both agree. This
We
is
both-
the place for me. I'm finally where I'm meant to be. Then he starts saying all this stuff. He cares so much, he calls me love. He says we have a connection. I
Same
guess
exact
it's
moves.
not so different. 'Cause all you wanna do, babe, is touch me, love me, can't get enough. See, all you wanna
Interesting.
do, all you wanna do, babe, is tease me, squeeze me, burn and freeze me. There's no time for when or how, 'cause you just got to have me now. Playtime's over. The only thing you wanna do is
So good. By the way, like, so good. Sorry, I just gotta say that. I love that. I love that they took the same sort of motif and they did it again, but just showing the difference of her facial reaction has communicated so much story-wise. Like, that she obviously has learned. It's the same exact melody, almost same exact words, but she's coming to realization, and that's what you kind of feel just from the dance moves. They say like a lot of people hate musicals because they have a hard time understanding like why music, like what music offers instead of a play. And that's like a perfect example of why, like of how music offers a lot story-wise. to have repetitiveness within music, and then to just show a difference of facial reaction shows that she is realizing her fault, like her problem is that she's being manipulated, like all within music. That is what communicated that. Words didn't communicate that at all. Actually, the words are almost the exact same from the beginning to the end. They did convey the setting, but then of course the music helped explain the feeling. So music is a huge, like, awesome way to explain feeling, and that's why people love musicals. It explains feeling in ways sometimes words can't always put into them. So pretty cool stuff. I love that. Clever.
So we got married. With Henry, it isn't easy. His temper's short and his friends are sleazy, except for this one courtier. He's a really nice guy, just so sincere. The royal life is what I planned, but Thomas is there to lend a helping hand. So sweet, make sure that I'm okay, and we hang out loads when the king's away. This guy finally is what I want, the friends I need. Just friends, no chemistry. I get him and he gets me, and there's nothing more to it.
There you go.
He just cares so much, he's devoted. He says we have a connection. I thought this time was different. Why did I think he'd be different? But it's never, ever different. All you wanna do, babe, is touch me. When will he not be enough? See, all you wanna do,
Jeez.
all you wanna do, babe, is squeeze me. Don't care if you don't please me. Bite my lip and pull my hair as you tell me I'm the fairest of the fair. Playtime's over. Playtime's over. Playtime's over. The only thing you want to do is...
I guess that's the end. It almost feels like it's not the end because, you know, first it ended on that 5 chord. The only thing you want to do is. It just feels like it's missing sorry, mine. But it doesn't have that. It's leaving you sort of supposed to feel, for her, And that was a cool song. I like that one. The hard part about that for her again is like it's for it's A B. So it goes A, she recites like what is going on in the setting, and then the B is the chorus. And then it goes back to A where she recites something else, and then it goes back to the chorus, and then it goes back to A, and then it goes back to the chorus, and it goes back to A, and then it goes back to the chorus, and that's the end of the song. So for her, she needs to make the main singing lines B, like every B, sound cooler every single time. But she can't, because like the third time she does it, it's her sort of realizing, and that's a sadder place. It's hard to sort of come alive during the sad moment. So for the third time, she can't add a lot. For the fourth time, she's broken, and that's where she can add a lot more. That last verse being the most like impactful with her like emotions. And so for it to sound different, like the whole song to sound different, it's all up to the singer to make it sound different. And I don't think that I don't even think the composer wrote in probably the notes, like for, you need to riff this way at the end. No, I think it's just, they wrote in the thing and said, make it sound cool at the end. And it's totally up to her to do that. And I thought she did a great job with that. And she's powerful. She's emotionally, like, she was able to really have some total big switches and then to lay into it note-wise, singing-wise. So really, really impressive for her. Tough song to make that sound cool. And it's a long song too, by the way. I was supposed to end this video like 5 minutes ago, but that song, got to hear the whole thing. Can't let that one stop. Anyway, with that in mind, that's going to be the episode. Hope you guys like the content. If you do like the content, please hit a like on the video and possibly hit the sub button so you are a part of our channel. And we'll see you in the next react as well. If you really like the content, see on the Patreon where you can support the content more, as YouTube will probably demonetize this and every other video I've done. So if you want to help support me in my journey of reacthood, check out the Patreon. With that in mind, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you all on the flip side. And a huge thank you to all of my patrons. All of you make this possible. I appreciate all the support.
The flip, the flop, the flippity flip, the flipsy T, Flippinator. You got the flip on the left, you got the flip on the right. That's a flip, man. The flip, the flop, the flippity flip, the flipsy T, Flippinator.